Can't think of this song without thinking of It's a Wonderful Life.
This makes me really feel close to you, Charlie.
I'm actually very close to Charlie right now.
Welcome to the Five Law Bears podcast. Happy New Year, everyone. Or maybe not, I don't know. As we're all sitting here getting ready to usher in 2018. It doesn't seem like it should have been that long ago. I just remember it's been, this is mine and my wife's 20th, right at 25th, 26th year being together.
You better have this right.
Nah, she knows I don't know
She's
the
gonna
exact
listen to
number.
the show.
We've been married since 99, so this is our 19th year. Whew.
I graduated.
She dated for 112 years before that.
Yeah.
True.
We started dating in 92.
1892.
Yeah, and then got engaged in like 96. We're like, no, we don't
When his name was Jedediah Mattingly.
we don't want a long engagement. And 3 years later, we got married. So it was 3 years, and yeah, but that's just time is rolling on by. I hope everybody had a good Christmas out there, and our listeners on SoundCloud and our Facebook folk, and those that follow us on YouTube. We're glad to have everybody with us, and we hope that you had a great Christmas. And we really do hope that you have a great new year and that you continue to support us and like, subscribe, and all the different things that go along with that. And my wife made sure I said this week. She was like, now make sure you got to say something new. I was like, what's that? She's like, tell the people on iTunes to rate you all. That's how you get
Ooh, yeah. Rate
up
us.
the ranks a little bit.
Subscribe,
rate and
5
review.
stars.
Yes,
5 stars.
subscribe and rate us. Please
Download.
give us some
Don't
fives.
even worry about listening. Just download.
Yeah, just download us constantly. Just constantly change
800 Apple IDs.
change accounts. On the couch with us this evening, we have a guest star with us. Usually it's just the voice, but tonight Aaron is on the couch. He is in from Dallas, Texas, and we're glad to have him with us on the couch tonight. Aaron, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Oh, hang on, Aaron.
I used to hear
man,
you.
Aaron, sorry.
Wah.
We were off to a really good start there. Try it again, Aaron. Yeah,
This is how Aaron really talks in real life.
I think I made a tragic mistake earlier by giving out New Year's gifts to everybody,
No, you didn't.
including the
John.
Happy New Year hats. And
You say mistake. I say
what? We're waiting.
Yeah,
I
nothing.
didn't quite.
mustache.
And I also brought a special guest with me.
Oh, no. Keep,
Oh.
Aaron,
Keep it in your pocket.
pants.
Keep it in your pocket.
Oh.
What did you bring, Aaron?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
man.
Come on.
Oh,
Come
jeez.
on.
A Stretch Armstrong, but unfortunately the paint has rubbed off. So now he looks like Donald Trump.
A naked Donald Trump from here.
Yes. Donald
Yes.
Trump in the butt. So he's our guest star.
Remember you had that one kid that thought you were amazing, Aaron? He now hates you.
Yeah, you can say hi to John. Aaron, this is the guy. John, if you're watching, because I know you probably are, this is what he looks like. We
Sorry.
tried, but
Sorry, it's best we could do.
so we
This
weren't.
thing is off the rails, and we haven't even
And
gone
that's
5
the buck.
minutes.
Sorry, Brent. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
we weren't expecting him to pull a floppy Stretch
Yeah.
Armstrong out of his
Stop
pocket.
it right there. Just stop it right there. Charlie's already uncomfortable. I'm sitting too close to him.
Charlie's getting sweaty right now. Ooh. He can't take this.
That's the New Year's show for you,
He can't
folks.
take the heat.
Yeah.
So since you're here, Aaron, I just have a quick question.
Uh-oh.
What was the point of tag?
Oh, no.
You can't leave now. You have to talk
I'm
about it.
throwing my headset off. Kicking
We'll be
the
back
table.
in 30 minutes. See you later. folks.
I'm done. You guys figure it out. Aaron, would you like to respond to it now that
No,
you're...
I was joking. I was
Oh,
totally
okay.
joking. Let's not
No,
go
John.
there.
No,
It's a
John,
joke.
I didn't know if you were really being serious
John,
about
I have
that.
a question for you.
Yes.
What'd you get for Christmas?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Christmas was pretty good to me this year. I got some new Star Wars encyclopedias, which is what I needed.
Oh, wow.
Got the character encyclopedia. I got an encyclopedia of the politics and the geography and all those type things. So now I know where everybody
Charlie,
comes
look, there's
from.
one right beside you.
Got a new Rogue
Shameless
One.
plug.
Yeah, there it is. He's got it. He's picked it up and is holding it there for us. Got the new Rogue. Got a new Rogue One poster, movie poster, which I really love. It hangs up down
You're
here.
running out of wall space.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting to. Got some clothes. Got some of that type stuff. And nothing major really. I bought a well, for myself, I bought a NHL 18. I do have a PS4. I like to play it. So that's pretty much the way my Christmas went. I didn't really get anything really exciting this year. I mean, it was
That's what happened. The older you get,
well, and that's
the
like
less
a
exciting they are.
Underwear and socks.
Christmas morning. We all come down here, and this is we got the basement here.
This is where Santa visits.
This is where Santa visits, and
where the magic happens.
actually, our YouTube camera set up pretty nice tonight. We got a nice view there. Everybody can look right into the camera. They don't have to look over their shoulder.
Except for me.
Yeah, except for Tim now.
So like we said, everybody.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
but
Brian beat me to it. I just keep it. Never mind. Don't.
but we came down here Christmas morning, and my wife's like, well, she didn't. I don't know why she was talking like Danny Glover there for a second. She said, hey, buddy.
I'm just too old for this shit.
I don't know where the raspy Danny Glover voice comes, but she was like, all right, we got 3 presents we all have to open together at the same time because I don't want this to be the last present that you open. And we're like, okay. Me and Susie were like, okay.
That's scary.
And we all opened it, and it was, for Susie, it was like socks and T-shirts. For me, it was like T-shirts and underwear. And then Carla bought herself some T-shirts and socks or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. I wasn't paying attention at that point. But so that was kind of the first thing. I did get a new Fender guitar though. That was the top
I
there.
didn't get anything exciting though.
Yeah, I
I
got a new Fender
guitar.
guitar. The funny thing was I didn't realize that it was here. She brought it down here and she snuck it out. I mean, literally, I think actually her mom and dad, Charlie's mom and dad, actually brought it over like Santa Claus Christmas Eve and put it in the basement.
It's like it through the kids with no eyes window.
Yeah, and because I come down here and I looked and I called her down here and said, Carla, what's that? She's like, it's a present. I was like, yeah, I know, but where'd it come from? Santa Claus brought it. And I was like, no, that couldn't. No, because I didn't see it when I left. It was a big box, and it wound up being a Fender guitar, which is cool. I can play 4 chords, so I'm good. I'm good. I can play in church now. I'm good.
You only
I
got
can
3
Can
chords.
you rap and play
You
at the
don't-
same time?
Oh,
I can go to any church in Louisville and play, as long as it's Worthy as a Lamb or what's that other one?
Great is our God.
Great is our God. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are 2 I can play.
Aaron, Christmas, what'd you get?
I got a Guardians of the Galaxy complete guide.
You guys are such nerds.
No, what's wrong with that?
I don't think I got a book for Christmas this year. I feel kind of left out.
You know, the sad part about it is me and Aaron are real excited about it. Most people get books and they're like, yeah, that's
all
sitting
right,
on the
you read The
floor.
whole thing twice.
It's got all those 60s stuff, and it's got the really cool stuff, and it's got all the crummy recent day stuff where they just ran the ground after the movie. So it's got all the good stuff in there. So
That's it.
Cool.
That's it. That's all you got.
the other thing I got was a Snoopy family album that had it's a guide to every single character who's ever appeared
Nerds.
in a PG comic strip when they first appeared and all the
Yeah.
facts about them.
Wow,
It's really cool.
that's riveting.
And that's pretty much all I got.
Brian,
Tools.
What type of tools?
like a book that's like a complete guide of tools.
See, that's what I didn't know to ask for. That's what I missed out on. No, some new saws, some new router table, that kind of stuff.
A router? You got a router table?
Dang,
I didn't know
Brian.
you were
I
that.
didn't know you were that handy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things about me you don't know, fellas.
I didn't know, but I'm not surprised.
Thank you.
No
You
problem.
do
I
kind
am-
of look like Al Borland.
Well,
I
so-
am wearing flannel now, so
Yeah.
it came with it, right?
Got the beard, got
it
the
was
flannel.
like inside the box when you open it up, like, oh, you have to wear a flannel shirt because
See, now you
I don't think so, too.
yeah.
see, like last night, you should have said something. You and my dad, and you could have just talked routers
Oh,
all
my
night
God.
Yeah, we could have.
because he was.
That's the new podcast,
Plain-
Router Talk.
Router talk.
Planers,
Yeah.
routers.
Yeah, I need a planner. I'm looking for that.
Oh,
That's next on the list.
What do you do?
I just learned what that was last year.
Did you? Whatever projects I've come up with, like we made a new shelf in the house and some other things like that.
I've got like a drill,
No,
like the drill I used, and it only
I
thing.
got one
And
of
an
those.
airbrush
Like when I
machine
laid all
and,
the
and a
floor-
reciprocating saw and all other stuff you got.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, I think I-
Here you go.
no. Like when I laid the floor at the house and then redid all the cabinets and all that stuff. I just got into it then.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to have Mike over, and y'all can do it. Y'all need to start a new
Well,
podcast.
there's where I'm at, and then there's where
That
where Mike
podcast
is,
though,
and
you guys are
that's-
shirtless the whole time. Right?
I mean, Mike's building hidden passages in his house. I haven't got that far yet.
Yeah, because I mean, I think I'm like good with some tools, and then I think of a friend of ours in the country. He's like 24 and built his own house from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
the
like,
guy that's the millionaire for Lisa for the farmer.
no, this is Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Tyler built his own house.
That's not surprising.
Yeah, I mean, not me. I can't do that.
all right, Charlie,
What you got, Charlie?
what you got?
I'm not making a joke right now. I got an electric blanket and a Starbucks gift card because I am a
hating.
middle-aged divorcee anyway.
I'm
so
not
it
hating.
works out perfect.
I'm not hating, Charlie.
Dang.
Kind of jealous.
Electric blanket is awesome.
I'm kind of jealous about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
my wife
fantastic.
would love that.
We've got 2 of them around here. One of them's laying over on the floor now. If anybody wants to use it,
You talk like they're cats. We got 2 of them somewhere around here. Yeah, just keep an eye on them.
it's laying over there on the it's laying over there on the floor.
Sassy and one's name's Zazzle.
Yeah. All right, Timmy, what did you get?
I got mostly clothes. I got a couple sweet Superman shirts. Got a Kingdom Come Superman
Those were some sweet Superman
and a Red
shirts.
Sun one. My wife did get me a Porg assortment on Christmas morning. I had the Porg plush with blanket combo and a Porg shirt where they're like sitting in the pockets.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Got some eBay gift cards also.
Is there one that's been plucked and roasted?
No.
Okay.
No roasted Porg over open fire or anything like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much a highlight of mine.
I was jealous of the Kingdom Come shirt.
I was like hyped when I opened that one.
And I was really, really jealous of the son of not the
Red Sun.
the Red Sun one. Yeah, I couldn't. The communist is
communist.
awesome
I
looking
gotta
though.
where I
It's-
can wear that one without like some.
Oh, you get beat up.
some Valley Station
Antifa
redneck.
rally.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Tim's at an Antifa rally,
Yes.
running up and down the street, throwing.
Molotov cocktails. Sounds like a good Christmas for everybody.
It was a very good Christmas, and main thing was, and this is what I told Susie is, we went over my mom and dad's, and we were leaving, and she was like, "I got this and got that," and I was like, "Well, yeah, but I don't want to sound soft here or anything, but." That's not the real gift. I mean, the real gift is being here with your grandparents, okay? Because that's the big gift. I mean, it's all this other stuff's just junk you get. It's just stuff.
It's good.
And
good,
it's
John.
I know, ain't it though?
That's deep.
Did like some music play while you said that?
I should have played
Like
some
The
music right
More
now.
You Know.
No, it wasn't like that at all. No, but it
good
was
year.
it was a
Been
good year. Good year for us here on the podcast too. We're very happy with 2017, and hoping to continue to increase. This is for anybody who's trying to get into this or wanting to get into it, because I've had people ask me about, "Oh, you do podcast?" Like, yeah. I'm like, okay, it's a grind. I mean, it's not like you're just going to jump out there and have 25 or 30,000 listeners. I mean, some people do that, but average podcast doesn't just jump in unless you're somebody famous to begin with. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy for us as far as what we're doing. Now averaging right around 1,200 to 1,500 listens a month, which is cool for us. We'll take it. Definitely take that, and we want to continue that support, and we do appreciate everyone out there, all of you all who listen and watch and participate in this and continue to help us grow this podcast and have a lot of fun doing it. Got a lot of different things coming out in 2018, a lot of movies, but we've also had some movie. We are in I guess what we consider to be the era of the universe, the movie universe, where everybody's plunking together universes. And, of course, that all started way back in the day with things like Star Wars and Back to the Future kind of started the trilogy universe, Star Trek verse, things of that nature. But the thing about 2017 going into 18 is that not only did we have a lot of good movies within these verses, but we've also had a lot of bad ones. I mean, there's some really, really tough movies to get through. Justice League. We everybody who listens to us at any point in time understands that. And
What did you think of Justice League?
Dumpster fire.
I just wanted to hear it.
now.
Sorry.
had to hear it one more time in 2017.
You're gonna love Aquaman.
You will.
Maybe if he was burning in lava.
Oh,
But then
when he holds his breath underwater. That's
in the bubble that he doesn't.
Oh yeah. Well, we got that. But at the same time,
I'm drowning.
2018, they're going to continue the verses. So what we want to talk about here, just a few minutes go around here at our illustrious panel of moviegoers, is what's your big movie resolution for 2018? I mean, what would you like to see happen in 2018? That would be the biggest movie resolutions you'd like to see them make. If the movie companies, if the studios are making a resolution saying this is what we're going to do in 2018 with these verses, what would it be? Tim.
Porg Wars. No, just all porgs all the time. No, it won't happen. I would love to see, now that Marvel has everything under one umbrella, for it to be like a full United Marvel movie with X-Men and Fantastic Four and stuff. But that's just not going to happen, unfortunately. Honestly, I would love for Han Solo to be a good movie. That's my resolution, because I feel like we need a good Star Wars movie after what we just saw. That's my resolution, that Han Solo turns out to be one of those really good Star Wars movies that you just enjoy.
What you got, Charlie?
Less of a resolution of what I want the studios to do, and more of a resolution to myself. I want to go see more films in the theater, and not just like the major stuff, but like now that Village 8 isn't closing down and it's now the indie theater. Yeah, it's not closing down because Kentucky One Health is falling apart, and were the ones that bought the building in the first place.
Nice.
Kentucky One Health, my employer. Hey guys, but yeah,
Shout out.
As of right now,
Screw health. Let's watch movies.
As long as you got buttered popcorn.
Well,
over
I
there.
mean, we need another office park for doctors' offices in Kentucky or in
We
Louisville
do,
right
we
now.
do.
You can't swing a dead cat without hitting one. But yeah, I want to go see more independent film and enjoy more film, and not just spend time sitting around the house going to, well, I guess I can watch Daredevil again, or I can watch Gilmore
remind
Girls
me-
again, or I can watch Grey's Anatomy again.
Remind me off air. I got a movie thing that might help you. So remind
Movie
me.
Pass? Is it Movie Pass?
It's not Movie Pass.
Okay, because I'm thinking about getting Movie Pass.
So just remind me though.
Sponsorship Movie Pass.
Yeah, sponsor us. Movie
Please, sponsorships.
Somebody sponsor us.
Pass. Pepsi.
Poor Carla's getting tired of doing it.
My wife has been our complete sponsor. Everything we have and own is because of her.
When she asked you what you wanted for Christmas, did she say anything but podcast stuff?
Yeah, she was like, "No, you can't ask for
All
wires.
podcast.
You can't ask for any more wires."
Aw.
Brian, what is your big resolution as far as
I would
movies?
I would like to see a new. Since they're bringing a lot of things back from the '80s, I would like to see a new, decent He-Man movie.
Ooh.
Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
Animated or live action?
I would honestly take either one.
If they were to make an animated one, a live action one, who would
do
you
you-
want to play?
Who do you want to
He-Man?
be, He-Man?
It's
John Cena.
I was going there. I was going there. Tim had it, but more than likely, it would end up being The Rock since he's in everything else.
Oh
So.
no!
what
The Rock
about
would
John-
be
what
The
about-
Rock would be Skeletor.
Ooh, oh, wait a
Man-
minute.
no,
John
Man
Cena,
at Arms.
Rock. Oh, we got some work to do on that one.
John Cena is He-Man.
I would think so.
He'd have to be, right?
I mean,
He wouldn't have to be.
He'd have to be.
but he's probably the closest we have.
I know he's not big enough, but Dolph Ziggler.
We can't have two Dolphs.
Dolph could be like
He-Man.
Adam, and then when he transforms,
Oh,
transform into
yeah.
John Cena.
Yeah.
It's like when you grow up someday, boy, you can be John Cena. Yay!
And it has to have Battle Cat in it.
Oh,
It has to have a battle cat.
yeah, but who would be Man at Arms? Oh, well, see, Tom Selleck's too old, but he had the mustache for it.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think he could still
You
pull
think
it.
Tom
he can pull it off?
Selleck.
Have you
Tom
seen
Selleck is
Bulldogs?
immortal.
You think he could?
He is immortal.
He's still young.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to take up too much time on the podcast.
No, it's fine.
Where's the bell?
No, we got you.
Got a bell?
I'm out.
We got you going, Brian. I mean, Brian got in there and got.
You got moved from the kids table.
That's right.
New Year's resolution: move from the kids table.
We were.
All right, so my resolution is I know they're talking about redoing like a Hasbro movie universe, and I would like a decent G.I. Joe, a decent Transformer movies set in the 80s. Make the Transformers look like
The Transformers is not going to happen. Michael
Well,
Bay
they're-
has that on
No,
lock.
they're
now.
making an 80s Transformer movie.
Right,
They're-
but I want to be able to tell the Autobots and Decepticons apart. So right now they all like just moving gears and slamming into each other, and it just
Bumblebee's going to be a Volkswagen again.
Yeah, the John Cena.
The John Cena movie, yeah.
Shout out to John Cena.
I watched a really good John Cena movie. No, I did.
You better hashtag John Cena in this one.
I did. I watched. He has one on Netflix called The Wall, where he's a
Could you see him?
where he's a sniper. No, it's actually
that looks
good.
like a really good movie.
It's actually
yeah.
a really good movie.
Charlie got
Well, I
I'm
mean,
very excited about that.
yeah, it's a really
Hey,
good movie.
that's what John Cena does for you. He gets
Hey,
you excited.
Hey, I would take John Cena in a G.I. Joe movie. He'd be better than Channing Tatum as Duke.
Ooh,
He would
yeah.
be a perfect Duke.
He would be.
I'm a Duke fanboy, as you can tell. But anyways, I'm sorry. We interrupted your G.I. Joe and Transformers.
No, I mean they're talking about the Hasbro universe with Mask and
Oh.
Micronauts and
Oh,
all
wait.
that stuff. But I just need a
Jason
good
and the Argonauts.
G.I. Joe movie set in the 80s. And And it can be done. I mean, I talk a lot about The Last Ship, how good that is, as a how it portrays the military and kind of over the top villains and stuff. And you can really do G.I. Joe in a realistic manner and make it entertaining and satisfying. It can be done.
It can. I want one that looks exactly like the Ballad of G.I. Joe from Funny or
Yes.
Die. They're all dressed in costumes and everything. That is the most realistic.
Henry
G.I.
Rollins is a good Duke as well.
He is. That's the most realistic G.I. Joe movie I've ever seen. That one. But yeah,
Mhm.
sorry. Went on a rant there.
We need
John
to do an
Cena.
episode where I just do nothing but movie pitches. 'Cause I've got some
Dude,
Oh my god.
we should just have a separate podcast, John, that we do every third Thursday. It's called Pitch, where Aaron just pitches movies.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're not doing any
Anytime
more
y'all
else in
ready.
my life.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything on
John's
Thursday.
adding that to his schedule right now.
Yeah, let me-
clear my calendar.
Let me yeah.
I got 2 words for you.
You know, sorry, I can't put together that quiz. I've got to do another podcast about movies. It ain't happening.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, just do whatever you want.
Then you just have to come into John's class and record the podcast while he's teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, It's just-
We'll all huddle in the corner while they're
they
doing like
they
a
encourage us to
quiz.
do that. Tape your lectures. Like, no, not taping my lecture.
I don't want anyone to know what I say to these kids.
Yeah, why would I want any evidence? For me, I think the thing about it is I want to see.
Oh yeah, John. It's a resolution.
I haven't talked. That's it for me. All right, on to the best of the year. What I would like to see is some more from Disney. I would like to see some more defined timetables for the entrance of X-Men and the Fantastic Four stuff into the MCU.
I got worried that you're going to say more Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, heck no.
Oh, hey.
I'm sorry.
Is there a Jack Sparrow spinoff coming?
And my other one is for Disney is to, I don't know, take a step back away from the Star Wars stuff for just a few
It ain't
seconds.
gonna happen, man.
I know it isn't going to happen, but that would be my wish. Take a step back, take a breath, and let's get some real true direction on what we're going to do here, because I don't believe that Rian Johnson is the man for the job after episode 9. I've got my own fan theory on why episode 8 was the way it was and why J.J. Abrams is doing episode 9, but I'll save that for a different time.
It's pretty good.
Star Wars has made $4 billion since Disney bought them, so now they've made back the amount of money.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, they've made back almost like 1/4 of that on this one movie. I mean, that's just it's insanity how much money they make off that. And that's the thing about it is it's continuing to make money. Me and Susie went a week after the fact, after all this lip service had been done and all this bad press, and we went to a 10:05 showing over here on Preston Highway on a Thursday, and there were people lined up out the door to get tickets for the 10:05 show.
Secret Cinemas has been packed every day of Christmas break.
Yeah, and
I
it's
mean,
just insanity.
You've got to be seeing that or Jumanji. There's nothing else out, right?
Yeah, the Rock. They're looking for the Rock.
They're there for that rock.
For the Rock.
He's Skeletor.
Whatever. Hey man,
He actually would
I
have the
think
build.
John
for it.
should be Skeletor.
that would be awesome. I'd do the job.
They gotta go
Moving
anywhere.
on here,
It's just like him.
to this evening, 2018 upon us, and we talked a little bit about thankfuls back at Thanksgiving, but tonight, just one thing, best of the year 2017. It could be, we're talking a movie, a game, a television show, whatever it is. What is your top and best of 2017? Go, Charlie.
I'm going to say my favorite movie this year, Thor was great, Guardians was great, but my favorite film was probably the documentary about the Dana Carvey show, Too Funny to Fail. It was just a really fun documentary. It's on Hulu. I really enjoyed it. As someone who watched the show as a kid and honestly didn't quite get it at times, there were parts that were hilarious and parts that were way above my
Way
head.
over your head. Yeah.
And now watching it back, where I bought it as an adult and watched it, and it was even funnier than I thought it was as a kid. And then watching this documentary, it just kind of explains how it could have lasted a lot longer, but it didn't because of the choices they made. It was just a really good documentary. Only game I've played this year is Fallout 4.
That's a good game. though.
That's yeah. I mean, I played the new Wolfenstein. It's decent, but Fallout 4 is probably the game I'll be playing for the next foreseeable future. That's about it. I didn't really read any great books this year.
You didn't read any
no Star Wars
visual
encyclopedias?
encyclopedias of
Well, of the actually, what's funny is I got the book that was supposed to go with Brian's routers, so I've been reading that, and that's really good. I'll never use a router because I would lose all my fingers. But the book, I mean, I got a paper cut from the book, which is kind of dangerous as well.
Is it
but,
infected yet?
um,
Did you get some sawdust
They
in
have
it?
pus.
Oh, you had to bring it. You had to say that. Brian, moving on. Brian, what's your best of 2017?
Well,
Movies, game, and show.
Ooh, I was gonna say that my top personal moments, my son being born, obviously. but,
Well,
Yeah,
um,
got some brown apple.
thank you. Top movie for me was Thor, Ragnarok. Top game, ooh,
if you played, I mean, you know.
probably it's probably NBA 2K18. Just because I really don't have the time to get into much else on that. Movie, game, and what was the last part?
Show.
Show. Oh,
I know you were complaining earlier about not
probably
getting to watch
Fast and Loud.
I thought you were gonna say Fast and Furious.
No. Well, boy, that would be a great weekly show.
Wouldn't it? I mean, it would just
Because
be
John Cena and
nothing-
The Rock would be at it.
It would be nothing but Dom Toretto saving the world. It'd
Every
saying
week.
family.
be
every
like
week.
Scorpion,
Yeah.
only instead of smart people, it'd be all the car people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would watch.
Hey,
And there
that.
would just be
Ludacris is smart in that.
He is
There would be a
smart.
case of Coronas just lined up every time you
It
see
would be
it.
Coronas. Every commercial,
It'd just be
every
pouring-
commercial
it'd be
break would be
pouring out
Coronas. Coronas.
For Paul Walker.
Coronas.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah, every
got Paul Walker.
episode dedicated to the memory of Paul Walker.
Be have Vin Diesel out there be like, yo, when you're out street racing, drink responsibly. Popping the top with his teeth.
I am Brew.
Hey.
Bazinga.
Ooh.
Oh, we got
Oh,
it.
Aaron, what's your movie, show, and game this year?
Movie would probably be Guardians 2. We've talked about that.
Have we?
We did a whole show.
Aaron, tell us about the Guardians 2 according to the visual encyclopedia of Guardians of the Galaxy.
The guide was to the comic books and not the movie.
Oh.
So then it's
Wah,
totally
wah.
better because the book's always better.
Wah, wah.
Now you need the visual encyclopedia to the Guardians movie.
All right, so
Sorry.
Game.
Okay, so games. This has really been Nintendo's year. The Switch. Breath of the Wild is probably one of the best games I've ever played. And Mario Odyssey is really like a love letter to Mario. It's great.
hold that thought. Sorry, podcast folks, we had to fix our YouTube, our camera there. Go on, Aaron.
So yeah, as I was saying, Mario Odyssey is great. Breath of the Wild, that was definitely the best game of the year. Probably one of the best games I've ever played. For TV shows, I'd have to go with Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency,
Brian just had a thought.
It
which
did.
has sadly been canceled. So please, if it's on Hulu or Netflix or whatever, please request it. Maybe they'll pick it up and make some new episodes.
Brian, you had a thought.
I did, because I did actually play a different game besides just a sports game.
Uh.
The Lord of the Rings War of the North was very good.
What is that on?
PlayStation 4. It was very good.
What kind of game is that?
It's a game where you're fighting a bunch of, like, you're trying to destroy the entire orc army. And so as you run through the Middle Earth, you randomly run into these generals, and I'll have to talk to you more about it later, but it's awesome.
I'll tell you later.
All right, for me, it's going to be movie's going to definitely Thor Ragnarok. Loved it. I should have gone back and seen it again instead of Last Jedi. That's easy. Had to go see Adam Driver without his shirt on again. Game, my game this year. I don't know why I liked it so much, but it's because I'm a sports gamer first. I know a lot of people don't. Oh, that's just not gaming, but I enjoy it. NHL 2018 was my game of the year, and my show of the year had two of them this year that stuck out to me. And ones I really enjoyed in 2017. That was The Orville on Fox, and this is going to come as a shock, is a Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Once Upon a Time.
It got a lot better.
It was the first episode really was terrible, and then it got to the point to where it was watchable. And then by the time once they got the drive online, and the guy kept sticking his arms and stuff, then it got pretty decent.
The guy from Adventures in Babysitting.
So yeah, that was definitely those two were my pick. Orville was probably the best though. Orville surprised me. It was a very interesting show.
It got
all the way
better
around.
also.
Definitely got better all the way at the end. All right, we have decided this evening because
How about you, Tim?
oh, I'm sorry, Tim.
It's all right. It's okay.
Tim got.
Sorry, Tim. We're trying to cut the
I got-
show
I
down.
got-
a little.
Yeah,
There you
we're,
go.
we're
I got bumped.
You gotta
It
go.
happens. It happens in the business.
Thor
Give him the
Ragnarok.
give him the hook. Give him the hook.
TV show was Legion. Probably my favorite TV show ever. Season 2 could be a huge letdown, but we'll have to see. Love Thor. It was great. But a movie that really sticks out to me this year is Justice League, just because of so much about that movie. Somebody's at the door.
Oh, sorry. That was me playing with the with the sound effects.
This is me
My
shutting
bad.
you up right now, Tim.
Wow.
Just want
Yeah.
you to know.
I don't have a video game. I don't really play a whole lot. I will say something that stuck out to me this year. 10-year anniversary with my wife.
Hey.
And being on the podcast has been fantastic.
Well,
I
we're-
could be sappy and sentimental for a second.
Oh, yeah.
It reunited me with a lot of guys that were a huge part of my childhood. So
And Charlie.
And then there's Charlie.
Bazinga.
who used to beat me up as a
I
child.
never beat you up.
Aaron-
Assault, yes.
Aaron,
Beat up.
Charlie assaulted
I beat you
me.
up more than he did. I
No.
knocked your head into the wall one time.
No. Charlie used to, like, every recording of that public access show
That we never put on
that
the
we
air.
never put on the air. Every episode, at least once, he hurt me.
We were about 10 years ahead of our time because all the recording equipment was super expensive. You couldn't edit it, and there was no way to really broadcast it. And then we give it up, and 10 years later, like everybody's got a video camera. You can buy, you
your
can get free
phone.
editing software, and YouTube is absolutely free. We missed it.
So is that why Charlie always hurt you? Because y'all had to just keep refilming the scene over and over
No, I
again?
don't know why he did. He just had, like,
John's like, oh, wait, sorry, the
he
line
had
was right. Charlie, you body
anger.
slammed
He
him
just
through the
had
table.
anger.
Tim was the guy though that would like jump off the roof of the
I
garage
was
and
also
stuff.
I do remember
I was
that.
also the youngest. I was the whipping boy. You know, all
Yeah.
that stuff. You know,
So you were the hucks of the group.
I was General Hux.
There you go.
Exactly.
That thing got violent. I got hit in the back of the head with a gun one time.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Good thing you didn't get hit with a bullet. Hey, boom, boom.
All right. Well, we got just a couple minutes left here this evening. We want to thank everybody for listening to our end of the year show, 2018 coming upon us. Happy New Year. And to end it this evening, we have a, it's not really a scarf and barf, so to speak, but we all went out to eat before this at the, at one of our high-end Chinese buffet restaurants here in Louisville. At least the floor, you know, it's high-end when the floor isn't greasy.
Hey, I didn't slip her.
I didn't slip at all tonight. That was a bonus, definitely a bonus. So what we have here is we have decided that we're going to we decided to give our fortunes, our fortune cookie fortunes, and may these be your fortunes this coming year. We thank everybody for watching and listening to us. So we're going to go around and we're all going to share our fortune. Let me see here. Mine says, "How about another fortune?" Got lucky numbers too on the back. It's on the back. Okay.
I got my
Oh, here we
lottery
go.
numbers, too.
I'll start off on this one. Joy shared in double, sorrow shared in halved.
Wow.
Hang on, I misspoke. Is joy shared is doubled, sorrow shared is halved. There it is. I couldn't see it.
It says, "Beware the man who brings a naked doll to a podcast." No, life is a gamble, so roll the dice.
Are you serious?
For real, that's exactly what it says.
I got one that didn't make absolutely no sense.
No, mine is terrible.
I think mine was written by Dom from Fast and Furious. It says family at the end of it too.
Afterwards, have a corona.
Say it in your Dom Toretto voice.
Okay, I got it. Good one.
He is just cooking his mouth.
All right, mine says, learn to listen, not hear.
Ooh.
What?
Mine says, life is not a problem to be solved, but rather a mystery to be lived.
Ooh, I like that one. Mine is integrity is doing the right thing even if nobody's watching.
Coach Bailey write that one?
I think it's straight out of the
Damn.
Proverbs.
Integrity is.
Doing the right thing even if nobody's watching.
Well,
that was a terrible.
At least it
fortune.
didn't say dance like nobody is watching.
It was a country lyric.
I think Aaron wins for best actual fortune cookie fortune.
I feel like Aaron made that one up.
what was yours again, Aaron?
Life is not a problem to be solved, but rather a mystery to be lived.
That is deep.
And the way Aaron delivered it.
I know. We don't even read all of
I'm
them.
waiting for that to be on a
Like
sign. down here.
that's actually better than the entire series of Iron Fist. Aaron reading that fortune cookie.
Oh man. Well, whoa, lost my microphone there.
We forgot to mention Iron Fist until just then.
I'm Danny Rand.
And Danny ran.
Everybody's mean to me because I don't know what's going on.
Well, happy 2018 to all of our listeners.
My fist glows.
No,
maybe.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe we'll be around another year doing this.
Maybe.
That's always the
Maybe not.
hope. But we do hope that everybody has a really good 2018. Hope your 2017 was good too. And we hope to be around for a while longer doing this throughout 2018 every week. And it's been a lot of fun. I mean, here at the end of the year, we one thing like Tim said on his earlier when we were talking about best of is this is really has helped us reconnect with each other more than what we were before. Because I see Brian maybe once a month or so, or other month. Charlie I'd see whenever he was awake. Aaron was
Which is
in,
not very often.
yeah, Aaron was in Texas, and Tim we didn't never hardly see at all. Everyone's on Facebook say something. So this has really been a really lot of fun for us over at least the last 6 months or so since Tim and Aaron came on board with this. But we want to thank everybody who is supporting us, and we ask you to just like and share us on
Rate us on iTunes.
and continue to watch and share us and listen to us on SoundCloud and Facebook. And we hope that you have a great New Year. Happy New Year, everybody! 2018.
Sorry,
See you later,
Brad.
players.